Hi, this is Nancy Montier, and I'm on the transition team for the new ICF San Francisco Bay Area coaches, and I'm interviewing Julie Daley, and she is the coordinator of this transition team. We've been meeting since sometime in December, and she's also past president of San Francisco Coaches. So welcome, Julie.
Hi, Nancy. I'm excited to be here.
Great. I'm so glad you had some time to do this.
Of course.
So let's just jump right in.
Okay.
What are you looking forward to with the consolidation of the four ICF chapters in the Bay Area?
Oh, so many things, and it's interesting when I think of it that way, looking forward to. I already feel like we're consolidating because we've been working on this since December and have put so much thought into it. To me, it's exciting that we're bringing together all the diverse areas of the Bay Area, because it's one of the reasons I love to live here is because of the diversity. And I just know I've been to all of the different chapters in the past, to chapter meetings, and so I've experienced somewhat, each chapter, and each one's different and in really great, fantastic ways. So for me, knowing that we're coming together, it's like what's most exciting is that we create this new home, this new chapter, as a new culture that is actually born from all four of the cultures of these diverse chapters.
I love that. That feels great. That feels so inclusive and welcoming and powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So, Julie, why did you choose to participate on the team?
Yeah, that's a good question. I know when I put my hand up, or when I said I would, there was a part of me that went, huh? Why are you doing this? But it really is born from this desire to bring things together. It's probably part of why I'm here in the world and the work I'm doing. And having been the president of SF Coaches last year and working with the other three presidents throughout the year, we had meetings and we stayed in touch and got to know each other. And over the course of the months, as we talked about this as a possibility, I went back and forth thinking, is this a good idea? Is it not? And then when it looked like it was really going to happen, I wanted to really, really support it happening in the best way that I saw that it could. And one of the reasons I really stepped forward was because I knew how to run the operating system that we're using that really helps bring people into alignment. It helps us find the place where we are already in agreement, even if we don't know that place.
Briefly, what do you mean by operating system? I'm sorry.
The process we use in our meetings as a transition team.
Okay.
That's something that we used on the SF Coaches Board, and that is currently being used in the new chapter as far as the board. And it's a really important process because it does help us find that place of alignment. So I not only had my heart was there, but also I felt like I had some of the skills that could support it.
Oh, great. Thank you. Yes, that's awesome. The collaboration of this team has just been incredible.
Hasn't it? It's been fun and juicy and an amazing experience.
So the last question I have is, how has your participation in this process strengthened your sense of community?
That's a great question. I think that going into this, I had no idea what was going to happen and had to be okay with that. And it felt like in the very beginning that we were all sort of coming from different places, which was true. And the process that we've been through to find the places where we can come together and celebrate and hear each other's voices when we don't agree and make space for those places, so because we know the space is where we're going to find that place of alignment. To me, that's the heart of community, is that we're never always going to be in agreement or see things the same way. But I've really come to trust that underneath everything there is a place where we will find, where we will meet, sort of like that Rumi quote, out there's a field. It's like coming into our calls as a team, I know there's a place where we will align. I know that. And all we have to do is ask the questions and hold the open space until we find that place. So to me, that's the heart of community. Is how do we stay together and hold our diversity, but also find the place where we are one, where we are the same, where what we really want deep inside is the same thing.
Yeah, what we've been doing is, you've shared with me before, as we fashion this community as a transition team, it's laying the groundwork for how the rest, how the final chapter is going to show up.
Yeah.
Based in this kind of alignment and collaboration. So just what's one, if you could talk to somebody who's listening to this, say, and going, well, why would I join this new chapter?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to them?
It's a good question. I'd say two things. First of all, because I am a coach, to check in for yourself to see why you want to join.
Good.
What in your heart is calling you to be a part of this community? Because ultimately, if it's not coming from within you, there's probably no reason to join it. And because we live in a world of paradoxes, this new chapter actually needs you.
Mm.
We need, just like in life and in nature, we need diversity. We need numbers. We need beautiful bodies in the room. We need to strengthen the coaching chapter in such a big, important area like the Bay Area. We need each other in this profession of coaching. We need to draw upon each other's heart and wisdom, and in a very practical way, we actually need your body to help implement this chapter, and we create the culture of a chapter or an organization by how we do things, and we're doing things a new way in this new chapter. So your coming into it will actually bring your flavor of doing things into the culture. We want a diverse culture. We need a diverse culture.
That sounds really wonderful. Again, so inclusive and welcoming, and powerful call to people to look and see how we can, where we can step in. Thanks so much, Julie, for taking time with us today, and we look forward to seeing you at all the meetings.
Oh, I look forward to it. I love meeting all these new faces. It's wonderful. Thanks, Nancy.
All right.